I just mentioned my cousin Dawn again. She's often on my mind. And I remember telling you about the time she was born, when my Uncle Sidney and Aunt Esther lived with us. The Dawn Shuman Institute was a very worthy and substantial contribution to the Jewish community of metropolitan Chicago. She was actually trained in college as a speech therapist. And I think she practiced a little while when she was first married. But like me, gave her full time to being a homemaker. And then she began to work with a very fine teacher in Chicago, Marilyn Tallman. And Dawn, being a friend of hers, began to help her with the classes. Pretty soon, Dawn was doing research with Marilyn and working with her to plan a curriculum. And Dawn decided to go out alone and do her own classes. Dawn had not been trained outside of growing up in a Jewish atmosphere. She was not a trained teacher. She could not even read Hebrew well. But she kept one step ahead, and she studied so conscientiously. But what she had going for her was Dawn had a personality that was charismatic. She was attractive, blonde, blue-eyed. She had a phenomenal gift for communication and teaching. People just loved to be in her presence. Pretty soon her classes were standing on their own, sponsored by Dawn herself, not under the auspices of another organization. She taught 30, 40, 50 women at a time. Then their husbands started coming to the evening classes. Dawn was teaching almost every day, and she was asked to give lectures out of town to other synagogues and sisterhoods who wanted her to kick off their adult learning classes. And she would come and do the first sessions and motivate the community to learn more. She was a phenomenon. We lost a great Jewish figure when she died at age 52. Many lives were changed because of Dawn's teaching. She had a history course that went on for 6 years, and that some people have a certificate. I think 11 or 12 women have a certificate that they accomplished the whole 6 years of the history curriculum that she had. So it was a wonderful contribution. And she left a good legacy too. Her children carried on with their learning and their contributions to their communities and careers.